What really happened on the 24th of July, 1911? Come with me and let's find out. Ready to find the truth, matey? Let's go! That's when Hiram Bignham III discovered Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, after following a trail of deception and death. Hiram Bignham III and his best friend, my great-grandfather Terence Delaney, were brilliant explorers, always finding lost places. Until the day Hiram brought his fiancée, Sybil Mayflower, to Peru and came back without her. He said they'd split up, but Delaney was suspicious. You see, Delaney was the brains of the operation. Hiram's contribution was mostly just carrying Delaney over flowing water, of which he was mortally afraid. So he reckoned Hiram had lost Sybil and was too embarrassed to admit it, and he decided to go and get her himself. Delaney hired a gang of local farmers to carry him over the rivers, and to help him lose Hiram, who he knew was following him everywhere. Hiram might be able to track Delaney's footsteps, but he'd never been able to follow a farmer. But there was no sign of Sybil anywhere, and Delaney started to get worried. Delaney was mad proud of his fine big legs, but the farmers insisted on carrying him everywhere, and he was worrying that the muscles were starting to wither away. So we asked them to drop him off at the top of a mountain so we could get his bearings, and they carried him up to the top of the closest one, saying it had excellent rooms for hiding fiancés in, but it also had a mummy with small pockets so he should watch out. Well, Delaney searched for hours up there, rooting through all the vegetables, and finding nothing. But then eventually he saw a little house with 3 windows, and inside there was Sybil, cooking soup and looking as gorgeous as ever. He knocked for her to come out, but she couldn't because the windows had been cursed shut after Hiram cursed an old man in the river on their way there. So Delaney would have to dig a tunnel to get her out. She said that'd be grand, and if he did, she'd marry him. And if he was done quick enough, he'd get some soup as well. So he got to work, but it was tough going, and he was still digging by nightfall. Hiram had found Delaney by asking everyone he met about an Irish lad with great legs, and they'd all pointed up the mountain. Now he waited for Delaney to finish building a grand tunnel, and then he whacked him on the back of the head with an old potato and left him lying there. And Sybil hadn't seen anything either, because the windows were all steamed up inside from cooking soup. So when Hiram told her that Delaney had just wandered off, she had to believe him. They returned home, and it turned out the place with the 3 windows was Machu Picchu, which people had been wanting for years. They got married and lived happily ever after, although Sybil did occasionally wonder where Delaney had got to. But not Hiram, because he knew. As they were leaving the mountain, he turned back once to see Sweetie Cutie, the mummy with the smallest pockets in all Peru, dragging the unconscious Delaney off to be the ruler for a day. After which, his bones would be ground to dust and thrown into the Yippee River. But sure, that's nothing compared to what happened to my other great-grandfather. Make sure you follow or subscribe, or whatever they call it these days, so you don't miss that story. Menchie, ready to find the truth? Let's go!